Hey everyone, today I went to a couple flea markets and I found some kind of cool stuff. First up, I found 2001: A Space Odyssey, the original book. It's kind of cool. I've never really been big into 2001, the movie, but like I've heard the book is very different, so I don't know, maybe I'll end up liking the book better. Though I've like looked through it, it kind of looks kind of dry and dull like the movie was, so I don't know. And then anyway, then I got this thing, H.G. Wells' The Time Machine, and also The War of the Worlds, which I didn't even realize that was a part of this. I just saw Time Machine, and this was like 25 cents. So I was like, oh, cool. But yeah, it's got War of the Worlds on there, and this isn't a really thick book, so these must have been pretty short. Like, I flipped through it earlier. I think, let's see, yeah, Time Machine is barely over 100 pages. I didn't realize that was such a short book, and, like, the text is kind of small, but it's not super small. So yeah, might end up being kind of a quick read, actually. And then I found this thing, Heathcliff Banquet. Yeah, it's a collection of Heathcliff comics. Isn't that bizarre? Anyway, I like Heathcliff. It was cool to find this for like a quarter. You don't usually find these like older like comic strip collections anymore. And the rest I think is almost all DVDs, and I got one tape. Godzilla vs. Biolante. That is really cool. I found this let's see, at a flea market. It was in a pile of stuff, and it was only $2. So that was pretty cool. Oh, and it's got this older label that's like sized to fit VHSs and Betamax tapes. That's cool. Is there a Betamax of Godzilla vs. Biolante? There must be one. 1989. So, yeah, maybe. Anyway, the cool thing with this is the cover I remember seeing at the video store when I was little, when I would rent Godzilla tapes. I remember seeing this, and yeah, that image of Biolante there always stuck with me. This is such a cool look. Really neat. I love that. It's cool to have that. And then next up, a bunch of DVDs. First up, Ninja Turtles double feature. Yeah, the live action thing, CGI things. I don't know what to call these. The first one, I remember when the first one was coming out, the creatively titled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I remember when that was coming out, let's see. I'm trying to remember now. I saw the designs of the turtles, and I don't know, I kind of liked them, but on the other hand, like, there's cool stuff with their designs, but then there's stuff that really doesn't work. And then the movie itself, I just find to be kind of boring. I don't care about I don't think what's her name, Megan Fox, was a good choice for April. I don't like Casey in the movie. I don't really like anybody in the movie, actually. Even the Turtles and Splinter, I'm not a big fan of. Then the sequel, Out of the Shadows, is it's got some cool stuff. I mainly got this for Out of the Shadows. I might watch it once in a while because like I caught part of Out of the Shadows on TV once, and I kind of liked it. The CGI is kind of overdone, I think. Like it looks like a cartoon or a video game at times. In fact, I kind of wonder why didn't they just go full CGI with these, like the newest Ninja Turtles movie. But anyway, there's some cool stuff Out of the Shadows, so I don't know, maybe I'll watch it once in a while. And it's cool to have both movies in case I ever do feel like watching the first one, like if I want to fall asleep or something. And then next up, let's see, I got A Fistful of Dollars, and for a few dollars more, yeah, the first two of the Man with No Name trilogy, which is a weird name considering Clint Eastwood does have a name in at least two of the three of them. So anyway, that was a. Oh yeah, and these were from Goodwill apparently. They both had little Goodwill stickers on them. That's funny. I tried to peel them off, but they're really stuck on there. Next up, Jersey Girl, and another movie with like stickers all over it. Let's see, up there and there and in the corner there. I think this is from Hollywood Video, maybe. And then there's a Goodwill sticker, which oddly has a purple label on it, which matches the purple stickers already on it. That was weird. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Anyway, it's a Kevin Smith movie. Oh, there it is, up in the corner. Yeah, him. I'm not super big on Kevin Smith as much as I used to be. Like, some of his movies I still like fine, but man, that He-Man Revelation show really hurt my perception of him a lot. So, yeah, but eventually I'll probably get back into watching his movies again, and I'll probably do a video talking about my collection of all the Kevin Smith DVDs and stuff that I have so far. I got a good chunk of them I haven't watched in years, and there's a bunch I still haven't watched. I have Zack and Miri there, which I don't think I've ever watched. Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Um, uh, Jeff Anderson's Now You Know. I remember hearing about that and being really excited, then I found it, and I've just never ever watched it in like 6 years. Okay, moving on. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, with a big gash on the front of it. I don't know what in the world happened there. Like, were these in a box, and someone like took a knife and just went, yeah. And it's in a cheapo box, so yeah, no wonder it got frickin' slashed like that. Anyway, I've never actually seen this. I remember back in high school, we were going to read the book of this, but then something happened and we just never got around to actually reading it. I did take it out of the library, and I do remember reading the book, and I don't remember a thing about the book. It didn't stick in my mind for whatever reason. So, yeah, here's the movie. Maybe it'll trigger some memories. Or maybe it's nothing like the book. I don't know. And then another thing, here's My Little Pony Adventures of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. This is kind of a cool thing. You don't usually find just these old single My Little Pony DVDs anymore. And I saw the slipcover, so that was really cool. Let's see. Got a couple, I'm assuming Cutie Mark Crusader themed episodes. Cutie Mark Chronicles, Cutie Pox, Flight to the Finish, Pinky Pride, Twilight Time. Okay, most of those I think they're about the Cutie Mark Crusaders. And so there's the disc, and got one of these old toy commercial things in there. Let's see, what do we got? Cutie Pox Storybook app. Okay, so you could download a Cutie Pox storybook through an app? Then there's a commercial for a bunch of frickin' crazy looking pony toys. Man, these are trippy looking. Did little kids actually like the toys when they have like a whole bunch of crappy paint on them? And then here's what is this? A bunch of the books. Oh, and Pound Puppies on the back. Adopt me. Okay, and then moving on. Oh yeah, I found this thing. Sam Elliott, 3 movies. And the first one is interesting. Blue River. I was reading the description. Sam Elliott's not mentioned until at the very end. It says special appearance by Sam Elliott. So he's not even in that. Why is that on here? Anyway, it has Jerry O'Connell from Sliders in it. Okay, that's kind of cool. So, not a total loss. Then the second one, Gone to Texas, I think is a TV movie. Then the last one is what I got this for, I Will Fight No More Forever, which, I remember, like, reading about, and I thought it sounded cool. I don't know if it actually is or not, but, whatever, I have it now. And then next up, Elmo and Grouchland. Yeah, I was going through a bunch of boxes of DVDs at the flea market, and I found one DVD that I wanted. I don't remember which one of these it was, but I got that one out, and the guy said, go ahead and take another one. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. And so I had seen this, and I was thinking about getting it, but, like, I don't know. Like, I've seen part of this, and it didn't really blow me away or anything. But I am collecting Muppet stuff now, so I figured, it's another Muppet thing to have. And also, let's see. Oh yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. There's a making of, there's an introduction by Elmo and Bug. Who's Bug? I don't remember who Bug is. And then last up, 101 Dalmatians Platinum Edition. I think this is one of the last like classic Disney movies that I wanted to find. I do not have a copy of 101 Dalmatians, surprisingly. 2 disc, ton of bonus features on this. And then, okay, it doesn't really look like there's like, okay, there's like a making of, and then there's like a thing with Walt Disney and live action. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, anyway, I mainly just got this to have the movie because, yeah, I don't have 101 Dalmatians on DVD. I have a tape of it still somewhere from when I was a kid, and the old tape was kind of interesting because at the beginning there was this short cartoon from a series called Mouseworks. Let's see, it was what's going on? There's a street cleaner car. Pluto gets sucked up inside of it or something, and then he's trying to find his way out, and he's going through all these tunnels to get out of the street sweeper, or whatever that was about. I don't remember. I remember a bunch of times watching that short at the beginning, and then I didn't bother watching the rest of it because I liked that short so much. So yeah, anyway, there's a whole bunch of the stuff that I found today. Hope you enjoyed this. See ya.